Live
I
on
murder
YouTube.
I
Hey,
murder everybody.
what is up? Welcome back to Comics and Cold Ones. I think I think we're here. This is Sean, or excuse me, Pope Grimy and JP. Hope everyone's doing well on this fantastic night. 9:45. We're only 45 minutes late, but you know what? We're here. And I see two people on my screen, so hopefully we're next to each other, hanging out, hugging out.
That's what I'm seeing. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think I've got this figured out thanks to my lovely girlfriend helping me with my end of the tech problems. You know, that's all I can account for. But anyways, it's good to be back. Good to be here. It's a holiday weekend. You've been doing anything fun for your weekend?
I've been drinking.
Oh, we're back to sign language. This is how we had to get through the test.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've learned in this last 15, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. What are you drinking tonight? Do you have anything good on tap?
Uh, no, not right now because I spilt some shit everywhere, and that
Oh,
was half of the reason why it took me a little minute to get hooked up. So
so basically, you had to put yourself in timeout.
yeah, basically.
Right?
Yeah, I was a little bit pissed off. Luckily, I didn't spill it on anything, but it started like going all over my table,
Oh
and
no.
I
Well,
fucking got really pissed off. But everything's good.
well, I know from experience, electronics and liquids do not make a good combination.
That is right.
I do want to apologize to everyone. We were late today. We're getting slowly but surely going to get all this figured out, and things are going to be golden, golden.
Yeah, golden.
But I brought some tiger's blood to the party tonight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, look at that. The crack batch. Not sure what that means.
It means you got the good shit, man. Like you
Well,
got the tiger blood. You got the tiger's blood while he was like on his peak of his high.
I just wonder if
They're
it's
like,
like
they're like, quick, get his blood now, while he's tweaking.
this is like is this like Tiger's adrenochrome kind of stuff?
They're like the tiger stripes went the other way. Pull the blood.
What's up, Hazel Dan? How are you guys tonight? And they're like, well, we've been passed out asleep waiting on you guys to show the fuck up.
I believe so, but I'm
Got
glad. I'm glad they're still here. Then
a
that's
message
awesome.
from Gretzky. So he's like, Mr. Gretzky was checking on us to make sure we weren't falling over dead, you know. So it is what
Those
it
are
is.
true friends that they like check on you to make sure you're not dead.
For
Like,
sure. Yeah, it's like you know, I appreciate it, of course. But yeah, I man, um, just been a it's a 3 day weekend for me. So we were out mowing the lawn and stuff today because it's been nothing but rain here for like a week straight. So the backyard has like a slough.
I just lost you, bub. I guess he got stuck. Uh, I guess this goes back to us figuring this shit out. I have no idea. We're all using we're using a new stream service. Um, I started off bad because apparently I spilt shit all over my room or my comic book room. Luckily, I didn't get it on anything, and so I really lucked out on that. But I do have some. Hey, he's back.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure the internet's being a dickhole again.
It was the tiger blood.
It was. I heard the whip crash of his whippy tail.
He's like, damn, the tiger peaked. Oh shit.
I don't even know if my video's back or not. All I see is a blurry ass screen.
Well, I could see you, and it looks like we're still on YouTube, so I think we're good.
All right, that's a winning combination. Excuse me.
Yeah, but I was just telling them that I got some books to show. I got one slab that I bought, and I have an oldie but goodie that I that'll it's definitely brought back memories.
Good.
In fact, every time I glance over at it, I can't stop laughing at it. It's so good. Oh damn! Oh shit!
What?
We got Seawood in the house, and he said,
Woodard.
"Hey yo."
Hey yo. C. Woodard just had a nice little video the other day. He did a little unboxing of a slab comic as well. He had him some X-Men giant size.
Oh shit!
Spoiler alert! Go watch the video.
Surprise!
But it was pretty cool. It was a pretty big book nowadays, you know, with all the crazy comic market business. But you know,
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's a nice book to have. I'd say
and
it's a very, very nice book.
The first appearance of Magic as a baby, so you know, there's that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's
and apparently. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just, you know, magic is important to me.
Yeah, she's badass. She's a badass character. So I was just gonna say, like, as soon as you said that, like, I read the that new Miracle Man book that came out, and I guess I could spoil it, but I won't spoil it. But there's somebody's child that shows up, and I don't know if it's a villain or a good guy or somebody in the gray area. But it's definitely a first appearance of them as this character. But it's somebody we've seen in a different Mr. Miracle short run. I'll say that much. What's up, Gomez? I think JP frozen again, so I thought he was giving me to look like, are you going to spoil the character or not? But I didn't know what to do. Well, I'll show the book anyway. The book that I got from my LCS is Mr. Miracle, The Source of Freedom, #1. And I only got this cover because of, you know, it's a reminiscence of an older Mr. Miracle cover. But apparently I have like... Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the character that shows up at the end of this is somebody from the...
oh, he's back.
He's from the Tom King era.
You might have to say whatever you're saying because you disappeared.
Oh, I disappeared?
Yeah, now you're back.
Well, that's weird because it looked like on YouTube, it looked like you disappeared and I was still here.
Oh, maybe that's I'm over here talking to myself then. So.
Because I was like, I think it says JP black. Gomez says you blacked out.
Oh, that isn't the first time. What's up, Gomez? Good to see you, brother. I mean, I can't see you, but, you know, good to see you in the chat.
But anyways, this is that book that Tom King run. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll spoil it. But it's kind of weird to me because that Tom King run of Miracle Man almost seemed like it was kind of a did it or did it not happen type kind of story.
Oh.
But uh, the villain that, and I keep saying villain, but during in this book, Mr. Miracle is a franchise now. So this is not the original Mr. Miracle. That is Mr. Miracle. It's I guess it's some sort of like I said, like a franchise. Whoever stops being Mr. Miracle, I guess someone else can do it and whatnot. But at the
That's
very
interesting.
end, there's a villain slash hero that shows up, and they want him to stop being Mr. Miracle. And it ends up being he says he's the child of Barda and Mr. Miracle.
Oh wow.
So
Be a big dude.
yeah,
Big Barda.
big Barda.
Big old
She's
Barda.
I have to say she's my favorite DC female.
Really?
Yep.
Even over Power Girl?
Even over Power Girl. It's Big Barda, man.
But Power Girl has so many assets.
Yeah, but Barda carries a toy with her.
Oh, well, that's fair.
But I did get a special gifting from a special awesome YouTuber, and his name is JP.
Weird.
He's from card collecting, the All About Comics and stuff. But he got me Berserker #1.
Oh, that's a nice
I
book.
don't have this cover, so he got it for me. It's really nice.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't have it. That works out.
Yeah, I didn't have this cover, but
Very
it's
cool.
it's an awesome. If you guys haven't read Berserker, it's pretty badass. And he also got me issue 2. But it's basically like almost like I said, a Berserker. But like you find out that he has like a flashback, and he remembers when he was born, like 800,000 years ago or some shit like that, like back in the caveman days. And so it goes it goes back to a flashback of him, I guess, back when he was a caveman in another life. But it's a really good read if you haven't read it. And he also sent me this rare Kirkman cover, Solid Blood #17.
That's rare, huh?
Well, I've never seen it.
Well, I don't know. I just thought you might find it cool. I mean, whoever that JP guy is.
Yeah, whoever that. Yeah, wherever he is, I hope he's chugging down a can of tiger blood.
Yeah, I hope he is
Like-
too. It's pretty delicious.
Very awesome, very awesome.
It's a
And,
Texas craft cider. For those keeping track at home, it's tart and balanced.
Tart and balanced. Oh, damn. We got
What's
G-Pat.
G-Pat.
What up,
dude?
G-Pat? How are you doing, man?
What's shaking, Bacon? I can't even see the chat. All I see is a blur. So, and it's not the tiger's blood, or is it?
Yeah, I told you, man. Like they popped that tiger's blood out right when he peaked, and now you're seeing the stripes in different ways.
Oh,
And like,
literally, I'm seeing zebras right now, so I'm hungry.
oh shit. But I went to my LCS today, like I said, and I picked up that one Miracle Man. But I also saw these Berserker #1 covers that I've never seen before.
Man, they got so many covers. There's foil covers. There's
Yeah.
shiny covers. There's flesh-made covers. Okay, I made that last one up.
I only have a few more books to show, but I got these from Midtown. I picked up 2 of the Joker #2s. This is the mermaid cover. Excuse me. And This is the first appearance of Bane's daughter. And then I had to pick up a couple copies of the Matina cover of the second print, which I think is absolutely badass. I think this is probably the best cover so far of her first appearances. So yeah, there's that, and I think we lost JP again. So, oh, you got the red blank cover of the Berserker. That's badass. I have it put up somewhere, but like when it first came out, I ordered, I think from maybe Frankie's Comics. Ordered a like Virgin cover of the Berserker that was pretty badass. But yeah, I do know that cover's got like 10 million different variants to it. The man's back! And then I had a buddy.
The further we fall. This is ridiculous. All right.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what happened there. Well, I do. It's the internet. It keeps kicking me out. But anyways, you might want to show off whatever you were showing there. You had some Berserker covers you were showing.
Yeah, I've been showing stuff, so we don't have a lag. At least, like you keep just blacking out and disappearing.
Oh, okay. So it's just me that blacks out. Good. So you can keep going straight.
You're like, it's just me that blacks out. I know how to. I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever had tiger blood, so I can't say that. I'll say, man, I know how to handle my tiger blood, but I've never had it before. Especially when they extracted the blood while it peaked.
Yeah, man, for sure. You can only have so much tiger. The crack batch is only so good.
But I went over to a friend's house, and he's gonna let me send out some books to CGC. Let me spit it out.
Nice.
But every time he sees this book, he knows I'm a big Sinestro fan.
Yeah.
And I must have at least maybe 15, 16 of these.
Oh, wow.
But it's Green Lantern number 10.
Oh, yeah.
And what this is the first appearance of the Sinestro Corps, but it's also the first appearance of Akrillo, who's like, I guess, like the second-hand man in the Sinestro Corps.
Gotcha.
So, but I mean, I used to find these in the dollar bins, like, left and right, but I guess now, they're getting harder to find.
And
I got two. Do you have any books to show?
Oh yeah, I got some books, man. I tell you, I went to. We have like I have an LCS, which I really don't frequent. I can't remember. Did I show off the Fortnite copies last week?
I don't think you did.
Okay. Anyways, I had pre-ordered the Fortnite books of Zero Point, Batman Zero Point. They do like these Fortnite covers that have some like exclusive code inside for the skin or what have you. So I picked up a couple of those, and then
damn it, we froze. All right, so since he's froze, I got two more books to show, and hopefully we'll get JP back. But I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to figure out something because we keep losing each other all the time. But I have most of the first appearances of her or Kiss It. I guess that's her name, but I didn't have this one yet, but I bought it slabbed. It's a 9.2, and it's the Marvel 2-in-1 number 61. and this is like one of the first appearances of her. So I'm pretty stoked to get this and to find it in a 9.2 and it being a newsstand at a 9.2. So I'm pretty happy with it. And because I know, like, I try to grab some of these books of these like characters that before like these movies are coming out. Like I'm not really a spec chaser, but like if they're specs, they're specs. I know her already made it uh, to the Marvel or the MCU universe in the movies, but you know, and I was watching an Erod video or Erod video, and he said, and I agree with him. And one of my favorite Marvel like space characters, I guess, is Adam Warlock, and so I got one of his he's got a few first appearances. They're kind of weird because there's a first appearance of him as him, and then there's like a first appearance where he is actually Adam Warlock, and and there's already been like a lot of Easter eggs for him in the background. Like you see his cocoon, the fact that her is actually uh, appeared in the Marvel universe, and then there's gonna be like I just don't I think it's I honestly thought Adam Warlock was gonna pop up somewhere in the Infinity War or Infinity Gauntlet movies, but that didn't happen, and I was a little disappointed. But we got a lot of everything's kind of moving into space, so we're gonna be seeing we've already seen like the scrolls and stuff, and Captain Marvel and stuff like that. Um, so hopefully we'll get to see Adam Warlock, and if you see Adam Warlock, then you're gonna probably see the Magus. So like if you're chasing books or whatever for specs, I would look up the Magus. I have, I think, 2 copies of his first appearance somewhere, but that would probably be a good thing to have because Magus is a huge part of it. That's kind of a joke being a huge part of Adam Warlock's life because apparently, if you don't know, he's the evil side of Adam Warlock. So if you don't got the Magus, I would say it's probably a good bet to get the Magus. And that's all I got as far as like books that I bought. I do have like an eBay pickup that I've never seen before. Yeah, it was basically just like a little. I've never seen. It's called Hammer of the Gods, and I've just never seen it before, and so I picked it up. Thought these were like badass covers. And it kind of reminded me of Mignola's work, but this is actually like a Cho cover. Hold on. Then I got issue 2 of 4. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of Samurai Jack too. But on the same note, I'm a huge fan of Samurai Jack. And then obviously this is a recognizable artist. And even if you didn't know who it was, there's glare. Sorry, you got your AH right there. So Hammer of the Gods, number 3. It's an Adam Hughes cover. But still, like, I love all these covers and pretty awesome. Pretty happy about it. This one looks like it's a little scratched up. But that's all good. Here's issue 4. Then I got issue 5. And then I have the Color Saga of it. It's like a trade back. Which is pretty badass. But that's all I pretty much got for you guys. And I'm not sure what happened to JP. Okay. Oh, I guess. Oh, I don't want to do that without him here. But let me see if I have some other books. Sure, I probably got a few. Dun.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
JP says he's trying to get back in. So. So just give us a minute. We're trying to get things back on track. He just sent me a text saying to stall, but I'll find some shit for us to get into. Because I really don't want to show this other book without JP, because it's like, it's a book from our past. But let me see if I can find some books. Alright, well, until he gets back, I can show off some slabs that I've got chilling out right around me. Alright, one book I got is Money Shot #1, and it's a Rolling Stone homage cover. I got this a while back. But it's a 9.8, and so if you guys haven't seen it, here it is in all of its glory. And I know you guys got a little bit scared when I said, saying Money Shot, and then you're like, no, don't show the covers, don't show the book. But apparently this is number 12 out of 250. So I guess there's a very few of these around, which is pretty badass. Well, this is a book I bought a while back ago, and this is way before I started pressing. But it's one of the first appearances I definitely had to have in my collection because he's one of the most badass DC characters there is. But I got this in a 9.0. The sad part, it is a CBCS, and they usually grade higher than or whatnot. But this is Swamp Thing number 37, and it's the first appearance of John Constantine. But like, I've been looking at this book, and now that I've started pressing books, sorry about that glare, guys. It kind of makes me wonder if I should crack this bad boy open and resubmit. I know, like, a lot of other people have, I guess, bigger balls than I do when it comes to looking at a book and being like, oh, I'm going to crack this open, press it, and send it in. But I honestly think this is a book that I might be able to do it. Because I think, if anything, I might be able to bump it up. If I press it, I might be able to get maybe a 9.4 out of it. Like, this is definitely, like, not a 9.8, but you guys tell me what you think. You think it's worth busting open and pressing it and sending it back out? Plus, it's like that old ass, where you can, like, pull it, basically. I think I might just go ahead and bust this out.
Surprise!
And send it.
Am I back?
Give it a good pressing.
Hello.
This is a book that I got, but I've been waiting to get for a while. I was wanting to wait for a good price, and I remember I kept waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And it's one of my favorite Marvel characters, right up there with Wolverine. And obviously, I say right up there with Wolverine because
you see me?
It's Wolverine Origins number 10, but it's the third claw. I don't know what's going on YouTube. I see JP, but I can't hear him or see him.
You can't hear me or see me?
There's
the crowd hear me?
Wolverine Origins number 10. This is like I think there's 3 variants, and this is the third. Well, there's 2 variants. There's 3. There's a regular cover. There's one with him walking down as a little boy on the train tracks, and then there's the third. There's a 2-claw variant, and then there's a 3rd claw variant. So,
can you hear me? Maybe not. I hear me.
JP, can you hear me?
Yeah. Everyone else can hear me, just not you.
Okay, this is really, really, really strange.
Ben Compton says, I see you, I hear you. What's up, Ben?
Can you guys hear JP?
Yeah, I just got a text from Hazel Dan. They said they can hear me. So maybe it's just you. Maybe it's just you. Well, where'd Sean go? I guess you guys are just stuck with me. Just kidding. He's back. Can you hear me? I'll take that as a hard no. Now I can't hear you. No. You may have to do what you did earlier. I'm telling you, man, I may have to switch streaming services or something. This is ridiculous. So I think the community took a vote, and they all seem to like StreamYard, if I'm not mistaken. So um, I don't know, man. So you guys have to tell me in the chat. Do you recommend StreamYard? Yeah, the Avalanche absolutely destroyed Vegas, which, to be expected. I got the Avalanche in the finals, so we'll see. Hey, are you there? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? No.
Can you guys hear me all right? No?
Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear me all right? No? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Now you can hear me?
Well, it's weird. I can't hear you on the stream thing, but I have to have, I can hear you through YouTube.
Oh, that's really weird. But hey, as long as you can hear me, right? Sure. Sounds great. I'll have to wait for the delay. Where was I? I don't know. What do we got over here? Tampa Bay and Edmonton in the finals. I don't really know
I think there's a delay, so we're kind of fucked right there.
There is a bit of a delay, I'm sure, from me to you. StreamYard is what most people use. Yeah,
I already showed off a shit ton of books, so if you need to, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to show all the 0 point. This is issue number 2, which is what I was showing off before I got rudely interrupted by my internet. And then there was 0 point number 3, cool Snake Eyes cover. Better. But Mr. Gretzky, I had, because we don't know how the second round's going to go, I have Toronto and Colorado in my finals. So we'll see. Not looking too good for the Leafs right now. But, so basically, I was at this little local store, not a comic book store at all. It was a It's called Game Exchange. If you guys have those in your area, they're like a used video game store, uh, rental, not rental. Sorry, that was stupid. Um, what do you call it? Like they just do used products, used video games, movies. They have a bunch of toys and cards and comic books. Actually, they had rearranged their store or whatever. And long story short, they showed me where their comic section was under some tables, and basically they have it laid out like 1985 to 1993 is $2 or et cetera, et cetera. And if it doesn't have a sticker on it, it's just cover price or $1. Um, I guess it's up to their discretion. I don't know. So I had heard somewhere that Sonic the Hedgehog cover Bs were kind of getting hard to find. So I found this one for $1. So it's a pretty cool cover. Just something. I don't know, just for $1, I wasn't gonna pass it up, So went ahead and grabbed that. I remember if you guys follow me on Instagram under All About Comic 77, I follow a gentleman on there from I believe he's from the CBSI group. His name is Mr. Longshort, and he's always showing off some really cool covers, artists and whatnot. And he was showing off a bunch of Jeff DeCall covers for a while, and so they were in my mind. And as I'm flipping through this dollar bin, I came across this really cool Jeff DeCall cover. And it's not worth anything, but $1, So I wasn't going to turn it away. So he's turning out to be one of my favorite artists. So
that Thanos looks badass.
I'm the Gamora on there with the bloody sword looks pretty sweet to me. So that was $1. And then he had done some independent books. And again, I'm starting to recognize his artwork more and more. But this was I'm not sure this company, AWA Upshot Archangel, number 1 of 5. And this was the Jeff DeCall cover. Anyways, Archangel number 1. Sorry about the glare. But yeah, that was you can tell they've just been bagged and boarded and never touched. It's pretty sweet. Don't want to go down too many rabbit holes in my collection. I have bubblegum covers and, of course, my Something is Killing the Children. But I remember this book being hot for a while back 2 years ago whenever Pope and I were doing the show. And that was Promethea number 1. Again, it was... The weird thing about this book is, it's $1, but it was shrink wrapped. Like, it was like someone had shrink wrapped it. It wasn't in a bag and board, just shrink wrapped. But you know what? It's very minty, and one that I would definitely consider sending off to CGC in the future. I can't remember the huge reason that book was hot for a while, but it was. What else did we have? Oh, the last book I got from that store. Now, I don't know much about this book, but for $1, I wasn't going to not get it, because I know that sometimes there's a deal with like last issues, and this is the last issue of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Again, I'm not sure if it has any monetary value, haven't really looked it up, but it's the last issue of a popular character, and it says soon to be an animated series, which I assume I don't know if that ever happened or not. But again, it's got probably could use a little press maybe, but down the road.
That is badass.
There's something to have. So, and then I had some exclusives, or I think they're exclusives, and Pope might have showed this off already too. I'm not really sure, but that is the Rose Besh Vampirilla. This is the Virgin cover. Just simply bought it for the artist. Nothing. I don't know how limited it is, but it's a cool looking book. Maybe I have a better no glare there. And then I have one kind of a Grail book for myself that I've been trying to get, and then there's this, not a Grail book, just a really sick cover. Um, I'm kind of collect horror comics, so this one is pretty badass. Better. Maybe. Are you there? What's up? That's for you, Pope. Anyways, if you can't hear me, hopefully no, I cannot hear you either. I can't type either. I'll give him a second to come back. I think we just have so many issues, and I think it's mostly on my end. So I'm truly sorry, guys. I appreciate you that are staying with us and trying to make it through this episode. It's been rocky at best. We'll see if Pope coming back. I hear him. Well, at least I hear his background. I hear movement. Maybe. Ominous music. Dun dun dun.
Yay? Nay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Still not hear me? Ah, well. The chat can hear me, I guess, so that's good.
Do you hear music?
I don't know. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little strange.
Yeah, life is strange in this streaming world, I'm learning. Well, anyway, so my last book that I was going to show off. Hello, me. Was my big book of the week is Hack Slash #1.
That is super awesome.
It's very awesome. This is one of those books that I've secretly been trying to get in a 9.8, but I don't want to do the 9.8 prices online because the last one I got outbid on ended up going for like 330, and I just part of it is the trying to find books in the wild, and then trying to find a really nice copy online is really hard. And you guys, I mean, I'm sure it presents really well and you have no idea what I'm talking about, even if you can look past the glare. But it's got some weird indents all across the top, which I think can be pressed out. But it's got like this one issue down here at the bottom. I don't know that it can be fixed. Again, it presents well. It's probably more like a VF, near mint minus, but it's not going to get me a 9.8, I don't think, even with the pressing. So we'll see. And there's some other little issues on the cover too that I don't think it'll get what I want it to. So that being said, back to the drawing board. I reached out to another guy who had one for sale. He sent me a bunch of pictures today, and it was worse than this book. So I'm like, I'll just keep on keeping on, because at some point, and the 9.8s don't really come up very often for auction, so that's another challenge. But anyways, that was all the books I got for the week. I know the next time we do a show, we're going to have a slew of those Something is Killing the Children variants coming in, because of all the different, I get the little notifications that they're in the mail, they're on the way, and it's like, oh crap, this is going to be crazy next week. So yeah, I look forward to that, and I'm chipping away, I'm moving some stuff here and there, so I'm getting ready to make a decent purchase that I really want, and we'll see how that goes.
It'll go well.
We'll see. It's a little bit pricey, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do when you want something for your collection,
Oh yeah.
So
Done it.
sorry about the really messed up, crazy ass show. Yeah, Hazel Dan, I think you're right. I should have just bit the bullet and bid a little bit more on the 9.8 and just called it good, instead of chasing the pipe dream of getting a raw copy and submitting it and getting a 9.8 yourself. But if I got a good copy and sent it in, I'm not worried about the wait, because I know right now sending stuff to CGC is months and months and months away, which is fine. For my PC, I'm not too concerned about that, because it's just going to go up on the shelf with everything else. So, but it's the matter of finding a kind of a rare book in a really good condition. So, what you gonna do with all that stuff? So yeah. Anyways, how was your night?
Oh man, dude, like this fucking with these computers and shit is just driving me insane.
Well, I'm gonna check out StreamYard and see if that has any better operating functionality before I continue on with this one. So we'll see. We shall see. You have anything else you want to talk about? Anything cool? Did you ever watch the Venom 2 trailer? What were your thoughts on that?
I didn't like it.
Yeah, it seems kind of hokey. Is that the right word? Cheesy?
No, you're right on it. Like it's
Goofy? I mean, it just...
yeah, it's mediocre to me.
I mean, I'll still have to check it out, because the first one kind of surprised me. But I don't know, man.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. I enjoyed the first one for the most part. I went in with zero expectations. That's the kicker. But yeah, I finally watched the trailer for Eternals. Did you watch that?
For the Turtles?
For the Eternals?
I thought you said the Turtles. I was like, God damn, there's another Turtle movie coming out. No, I have not seen the Eternals. How's that looking?
A lot of people didn't like it, from what I can tell, but to me it just looks like a Guardians of the Galaxy type potential. Because you got like the Black.
But I like Guardians of the Galaxy, so.
Same. That's my favorite Marvel movie, was Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't know. I mean, I guess there's this Black Knight is going to be in that movie, which is kind of interesting. I don't know shit about the Eternals. I'm not even going to pretend like I do, because that's literally nothing that's ever... I mean, I guess it's Greek mythology type stuff, which is kind of cool. But again, I've never read the books. I know nothing about them. I know nothing about the characters. So, But I'll still watch it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you gotta watch. I haven't even watched the Disney stuff yet either, like WandaVision or Sam and his buddy Bucky.
That's really good though. The The
Which one?
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
That was really, really, really good.
I've been trying to do it where I can watch it with my kids. I did finish Jupiter's Legacy this week though.
How'd you enjoy it?
I like that show a lot, man. And then Friday night I watched Brightburn with my daughter. Have you seen that yet?
That's what I have to watch.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's not a scary movie. Yes, it's a horror movie. Just the scariness of it is, imagine if Superman was a freaking bastard and instead of, just terrorizing people with your powers, man. That's just like,
No, kitty, there's a match is the poos.
exactly. Like, it was done by James Gunn, I guess, and his brother, I think. So, the guy knows superheroes. He's the one who did the Guardians of the Galaxy, So, anyways, I enjoyed the movie. It wasn't really scary, more gory, I guess, or gruesome. It was rated R, but, I think it was just from, maybe the way he burns people's eyes out with his lasers, shit like that.
No one wanted to see the Superman character get turned into an evil thing.
Well, truly though, you think about as far as that goes, in a real world setting, who's gonna stop him if he's bad? Well, fucking no one. That's who, and that's where this kid is like,
Yeah, fucking nobody. That's right.
and he gets this mentality of like, I could rule the fucking world, and he's like, yeah, let's do that. And you're like, whoa, shit, man, this 12-year-old's about to wreak havoc. And every person that slighted him even in the smallest of way, he was just like, oh, is that how it's gonna be? Well, let me show you what I can do. Snap! Broke their hand. Like, oh, all right then, psycho. But it was good. I enjoyed it. I would recommend it if you haven't seen it. But yeah, don't watch it with little people. But yeah, otherwise, I'm not sure what's on my to watch list these coming months. We're almost in June, right? So I can't remember what June has for me. Probably that wonderful Peter Rabbit Part 2.
Yeah, that's on my list.
Yeah. Then there was something else coming out that I want to see. Oh, the Fast and the Furious 9, I believe, comes out in June.
I can't wait.
I can tell you're super stoked. I appreciate it.
Well, I heard rumors that Universal wants to do a Jurassic Park World / Fast and the Furious movie.
Well, that would be interesting. Only if the dinosaurs got to drive the cars.
I was gonna say, only if they get to race.
And there'll be some, T-Rex jokes in there because he can't reach the steering wheel. So he'll end up with one of those jetpacks or something. And I don't know. There's the evil Superboy versus flying T-Rex. I'm pretty sure either one's terrifying.
Tokyo Drift Part 2.
Stegosaurus.
Dinosaurs gone wild.
I don't know. I have to come up with some punny things to say about that. But anyways, I'll definitely watch it. Me and my lady, we like action movies together. So, we'll watch it. They'll get my hard-earned money. Yeah, anyways, you got any plans for tomorrow, for Memorial Day?
We're gonna hang out with some friends. We're gonna have some friends come over for coffee in the morning, and then I think we're just gonna chill for the day.
Is that like a real thing?
Yeah.
You have friends that come over for coffee in the morning? Is that like code
These friends
word?
are.
Is that like a code word for something I'm missing? Like, is it like Netflix and chill with couples? I don't really understand what's going on.
No, it means like I'm becoming an old bastard, and like.
Oh, like you're legit having coffee with your friends.
Yes.
Well, that's
legit.
Nice. I just ordered some coffee. called Shark Bite.
It's all come together now. Sean,
Yeah.
do you like coffee? I sure do. That's good news.
It's a spiced buttered rum.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
That's a good flavor for something called Shark Bite.
yeah, I thought so. Caught my attention. They also have a sampler pack you can get, which I haven't broken down that road yet, but I want to try this first and see how it goes. I drink a lot of coffee, so I thought you might drink coffee as well.
I certainly do. With friends on Monday mornings.
Turns out I had no idea.
Every Memorial Day.
So once a year you have coffee with friends.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I don't have any friends except for you and Hazel Dan and the internet.
Well, we can have a Skype thing if we get it fucking working.
Right. We can just start
And we
having
can
our
just drink coffee and talk shit about comics and movies.
Beautiful. I'll tell you what, though. Have you had the? Do you go to Starbucks at all?
Yeah.
Have you had the Spider-Man drink?
There's a Spider-Man drink?
Oh, it's on the secret menu, but yes, it exists. It's amazing. I just want to tell you that right now.
Is there like a special code word I need to say? Like, hey man.
I can send you the recipe, but yeah, it's pretty badass. If I mean Hazel Dan can vouch for me. I sent the recipe to them and they tried it. I took some. I went and got one on Friday. Usually on Fridays I go get one from the Starbucks inside Target because the lady there, Elizabeth, shout out to you. You're always she makes my Spider-Man drink and it's on point. And so, anyways, I took one to my girlfriend.
I'm just imagining you going in there and be like, is Elizabeth working today?
Literally, that's how it went on Friday, and she wasn't working. And so the girl's like, "Which Elizabeth? The short one?" I go, "Yeah, the short one."
Which one? You know the
I
one.
didn't know there was another one. Like, I'm like, "Well, she made my Spider-Man drink for me. Can you duplicate her success?" And the girl's like, "I can try."
Okay, Walter White. Can you make the blue stuff? Are you sure?
So thanks to my barista, Elizabeth, as it were, she encouraged me to take a picture of this drink with all the way to make it for her to keep on file. So I said, "Here is Exhibit A, and this is how you make it." And the girl said, "Thank you," and they did a really good job. So I had that, and I took one to my lady, and she got to try it for the first time. And it tastes like a chocolate-covered strawberry.
Okay.
It's a frappe, first of all. It's a frappuccino. It's not hot, but it's badass, and I highly recommend it. If you don't want to take my word for it, there's a TikTok video of the girl who invented it. She's also a Starbucks barista. Just saying.
My Monday morning just opened up big time.
Yeah,
Like-
absolutely. You're gonna shock the
Like, hop in
world.
the car, bitches. We're going to Starbucks.
We're gonna have some Spider-Man Kool-Aid right here. But anyways, I do recommend it, and if you want the recipe, I'll happily send it to you, or just simply Google Starbucks Spider-Man drink, and you will get the recipe. I assure you. So anyways, I can't recommend it enough. I'm not a huge chocolate strawberry kind of guy, but it's a badass little drink. So had one of those on Friday, and did that, and yeah, that's I don't know how. Oh, coffee is what led us down that path. Anyways, I saw this ad online on Instagram or something for this Shark Bite coffee, and I thought, I know some guys who like sharks. Let me check out this coffee. And then I started reading butter rum spiced, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. Mainly because of Harry Potter. The whole butter rum thing has always been instilled in me because I've always wanted to have a butter rum. So anyways, I thought I would try it, and we'll see how it goes. But then they have a bunch of other flavors that sell out really fast, so they're pretty popular. I think the name of the brand is called Bones. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. That company, Bones something.
It's like Boneyard or...
I was super excited to see they had it in a K-cup because that's how I take my coffee. And my Keurig. Yeah, I'm that guy.
Yeah. I'm looking at you.
That's okay. I know me.
No, I'm the fancy ass. I do the French press.
Oh, you have one at your house?
I sure do.
Heck yeah, you do. You like espresso?
Wait.
Wee wee.
Now go make me some coffee.
Do you want a steamer? We're not in Cleveland, lady.
It's too early for one of those.
You're so nasty. You're so nasty, Poe.
Buddy, the sun has to be at a certain height in the air before steamers.
Yeah, high noon.
Yeah. The sun's just about right. It's like a sundial. You just wait for it to light up.
Boom.
Boom.
Business is good.
Good stuff.
Goodness. Well, man, I think we're going to try and do this again next week.
Yeah. We might want to schedule something randomly so we can work on this.
Well, I think I got most of this figured out. The internet part I have no control over because we have one service out here, and like right now we're good because either all the people went to bed and no internet's being used.
Yeah, they're like everybody went to sleep.
Yeah, so
let's watch JP and Sean's show.
I got full power now, so I can just talk all night. Hazel Dan said we should do an Irish coffee edition. You're right. You know what? We should because Bones, as it turns out, the Bones Coffee Company, they have an Irish coffee. But yeah, we'll have to sample that next once I get it in and have it on the show. Maybe we'll sample it on the same night.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know. I might have to do a Monday morning show.
Can we make it like it's one of those like fake story things where I'm just sitting on like a rocker and I just have the computer sit next to me and I'm like, oh, hey friends.
Hey.
I didn't see you guys come here.
Good Monday morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
But yeah, man, you chasing any books? You got anything going on with your hunting? You got any spec books you're playing off of? Are you in the spec game at all?
I'm not really in the spec game, but I did talk about I don't know if it was during one of the blackouts, but this is like the...
Oh, I blacked out everything, of course. I saw a really quick glimpse of a money shot, and I was super excited.
Yes!
But then, I mean, I tried to pop in. I tried to pop into the money shot, but apparently no one could hear me except you. Or actually, you couldn't hear me. So it kind of killed
the money shot.
So how did you already get a slabbed copy of this? Didn't this book just come out?
No. This was in October of 19.
So when the hell? What's up with this? Is this a new series or something coming out with the Jen Bartel cover?
No, this was a limited edition for Exchange Collectibles, and this is a Rebecca Isaacs cover.
No. I'm just saying. I saw in previews or a pre-order for a Jen Bartel cover of a Money Shot book.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a nude cover or something.
Well, then it's
that one.
I mean, it's an ongoing series, but I guess it's got to be on issue like fucking 20 by now.
Oh, it could be something like that. That looks
They're
kind of like
good.
is that the Janet Jackson cover?
Yeah, that's the rolling. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, nice. I love
There's the back.
The Gen 13 version of that from the 90s. That's pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Did you get it locally or did you have to order it online?
I ordered it like probably a year ago.
You just now got it?
No, I was just showing books because she
You
said
were
stall
stalling.
them.
Stall 'em. I
So I
gotcha.
started. I was like, oh, I got some CGC books sitting right here.
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. There's quite. I don't know if you saw the. Are you a Spawn guy?
I mean, I like Spawn, but like, I'm not a huge fan of Spawn.
I went ahead and pre-ordered all the J. Scott Campbell covers for that Spawn Universe #1. Couldn't help myself. I'm trying to focus my collection on something, and then something else pops up. And then today I see that Ji-Hung Lee drops a freaking Magic cover that's like straight out of my soul, and I'm like, that comes out on Tuesday, and I'm like, come on, man, dang. But you know what? What are you gonna do? I can't help it.
Buy it.
I know. That dude has gotten a lot of my money this year thanks to Something Is Killing the Children. I won't even talk about it until it comes in. But man, he got a lot of our dollars out of this house. That's for dang sure. And I know another house that he probably got some dollars out of too. But you know, maybe. He did do one of the best covers for that number 16. That's for sure. But
Yeah.
you know, yeah. I mean, man, the pre-ordering stuff is like seriously. Here's my biggest downfall. During the Something Is Killing the Children 16 run, I think there was like 45 variants for that cover, just for the record. Something like that, 44, 45, I don't know. But during that whole seek and conquer, try and get all the covers, I signed up for all their little emails. Terrible idea, because now I'm getting bombarded with pre-sale, pre-sale, pre-sale. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's a dope cover. Oh my gosh, that's a cool cover. Oh my gosh,
Oh, yeah.
oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Well, I'll tell you, one of the coolest covers I do have coming in, and I can't wait to show it off, is that Star Wars High Republic, the Panini foreign cover. Whew, that is a pretty cover right there. So I'm pretty excited to get that in. But, there's tons of stuff I'm excited to get in and show off, honestly. So whenever that happens, we going to have some fun. we going to have us a shindig. But,
Oh, hey JP, I didn't see you there.
right.
Come on in, friend. Oh, I see that you got some comics. You want to talk about it?
Absolutely. Is that Irish coffee you're drinking?
Yeah, that's how I see that coffee show going. Oh, hey.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I hope that your Monday edition of coffee is as equally entertaining as the talk about us having coffee.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'm sure there's probably no one left awake watching us. But if there is, thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry about all
Thank you,
the-
Hazel Dan.
Thank you, Hazel Dan. As always, love you the most. But yeah, I guess we can get out of here. And again, apologize for the technical difficulties. And hopefully in the future things will get smoother. Yeah, smoother, like a baby's, just smoother.
Just smooth.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, you have a good, safe holiday, and don't drink too much unless you're Pope. Then drink all you want, and because he can hold his tiger's blood better than anyone.
Unless it's Halloween.
Unless it's Halloween.
And I'm dressed as a shark.
And he's dressed as a shark, enticed by the devil.
Enticed by the devil.
You guys have a great one. We'll talk to you later.